somewhere else in the world. No idea where yet, just not. Is there a place we can move that people would be happy to have us, that we're not gentrifying or colonizing? Is there a way to do this? I don't want to be a problem, but I need to get the fuck out of this country.
The idea that the world is secretly run by this new world order, and it is trying to censor you. It's trying to prevent the world from seeing what's really going on, and that Nancy Pelosi and people like that. Spaces right now, those people are at the top of that sphere. They are at the top of that pecking order when it comes to how people believe in conspiracy theories. And I do want to stress this. Right now, trending on Twitter is the lie about this guy. It's the lie that...
It's trending.
It's trending on Twitter as we speak. Because Elon Musk pushed it on Saturday. Or yesterday, sorry. I just want to make it clear how they got to this place. So... first of all, lies on the internet move faster than the truth. And that's in part why there are all these safeguards that Elon Musk is trying to take down on Twitter right now. The lies that were pushed were from bad pieces of information they found. For example, they said that Paul Pelosi, in his underwear, of course he was, 2:30 in the morning, at the time he was attacked. That led them to believe this was a lover's quarrel between two different people that knew each other. The reason they believed they knew each other is because the police put out a statement saying that they didn't really know who opened the door, so that led them to believe there was a third person in the house. So from there was this world building on the pro-Trump internet. What could be the opposite of reality here? And the opposite of reality they came up with was these two people were having a lover's quarrel in a house, and the police sort of intruded on us. It's fundamentally incorrect. It was pushed by the richest man in the world. And then yesterday, it was pushed by Donald Trump Jr., who posted a picture of underwear and a hammer and said it's a Halloween costume for Paul Pelosi. If we don't cut this out right now, not just the normalization of violence, but the idea that reality can't even exist anymore because it cannot catch up to the lies on the internet. I'm not a scholar on authoritarian history, but I've read Hannah Arendt, I've read all of these people. This is how it gets really bad. This is the start of something that gets really, really bad. If you are getting the guardrails off the truth, where it literally cannot catch up to the lies on the internet because of how the pipes work, how the system works, because of the incentives of the richest people in the world, then that's how you lose your democracy.
Commission, I was walking past and Gypsy's son was with a small little girl, and he was on the bus, and the little girl and Gypsy's son were walking away from the bus, and the guy remained on the bus, and that's when I recognized his face. That's the only time I ever saw his face was within like the last month or so, or a couple weeks.
Do you know how long he stayed during that? A couple months ago?
No, we try to just avoid them at all costs.
Okay.
Until they, bother us.
Okay, but so the last time you saw him was a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
And he was here for a few days.
Yes.
Okay.
Anything strange about him, or anything that stood out?
There's nothing strange about the whole household. The entire household is very, very strange.
How about him?
He is birds of a feather with akin to them. So they are just, nudist drug abusers, and that's who gravitates toward them.
And the children who live with them seem to be underage or under 18.
I'm not sure how old they are.
Okay.
And Trisha, again, what do you say their politics are?
I'm not sure. I would imagine that they're more left-leaning because of their support for the gay community and for for other people. But it is now I'm not sure what way they lean because
they have the flag, the LGBT flag with the hat.
Yeah.
So.
But any signs of anti-Semitism?
They are completely unhinged, so I wouldn't be surprised at all.
Yeah.
Nothing that they believe in aligns with their actions. So they'll say that they are, pro-Black lives, and then they'll call the police on Black people. And so they don't stand by, their actions don't stand by their words.
So some paranoid behavior, it sounds like.
Absolutely.
And some psychotic behavior too?
Yes.
Okay.
Was that also demonstrated when David was the president, or was that times when...
Yeah, it's never changed how they've acted.
David acted the same way?
From what I saw of him, he's never approached me or my partner at all. But I've just seen him helping out around the house with like yard work, and then I saw him living on the bus. I've never even heard him speak.
Did you know his name, or you just recognize
I
his
didn't
picture?
recognize his name, but I also don't know the name of the kids either.
And you just recognize his picture from today?
Yes.
Right? Okay.
Yeah.
That is him.
We think he's the father of some of them, or do we?
Not sure at all, but if he is, their mom told me that there was abusive nature in their father. So if it is him, then he has abused his own children.
What's your full name, please?
I can't. I don't want to.
Just
share
Trish,
that.
those? Fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
At this point, I'm very skeptical of any black person who's rejoicing about what's happening with gay. Saying stuff like,
What's up, everybody? Back with another video, real quick. That was a clip from who posted? Grease Monkey Videos, high impact flicks. Actually, was a good video, just capturing the bull crap. But what's good, Pale Horse Rider? What's good, Edward? What's good, Cuts? Whoever else, step back. Yeah, that was a clip from a news segment where they interviewed somebody, okay, and it was a dead giveaway. It basically was a liberal pretending to be a not liberal, talking about the guy who supposedly broke in Pelosi's house, all right, and explaining that guy was like a liberal. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, this is crazy, man. You know, what's going on right now, because it's all linked, this whole Pelosi thing is all linked to Elon Musk, Kanye West, Donald Trump, and the whole agenda. You know? Oh, it's Greg, but keep it Gary. It's all linked together. If you could listen real close, and you can hear the agenda, it's all linked together as one. It's crazy, and they're really putting the dropping hammer. Listen to this retard. Listen to this shit.
Nobody is listening to us. The messages are clear. The scientists tell us, just this last week in the news. The UN have said we're running out of time. People are dying across the world, and soon it will be our turn. So even if we here in London don't care anything about the rest of the world, we must care about ourselves. I care about the rest of the world. I believe everybody else cares about the rest of the world. And I believe that they have just got their heads in the sand because they are so busy with business as usual that they can't bear to think about the real consequences of the way we are trying to live our lives. A way that's completely unsustainable.
The government has taken our future. I want our future back. It's criminal inaction on the climate crisis. The UN say you need to act. The IPCC say you need to act. The IMF, the World Bank all say you need to act. And yet the government does nothing. What does it do? It issues new fossil fuel licenses. It says we need to drain every last drop of oil out of the North Sea. That goes against everything that all of these internationally respected bodies are telling us. And here I am, an ordinary person, having to do this.
Just stupid.
You think I like it? No. This is something that I feel is a duty that I have to do as a citizen of the UK when our government is criminal. I'm furious. I'm devastated.
These people are psycho. These people are psychotic, man. You guys know I've been talking about this ideology for years. It's the same fucking people. They just use them for all the agendas. It's like they're like AI agenda robots. Whether it's climate change, LGBT, BLM, women's rights, abortion rights, the war propaganda, Ukraine, police brutality, you name it, it's these same fucking people every goddamn time. They're literally mentally ill, mentally unstable, and just dumb as everything. I mean, these people aren't even, they're not even thinking. Like, you hear what they're talking about. And if you think these people are bad, this is in Europe and in the UK. You ain't seen nothing yet. Because once they get to the good old United States of America, you thought BLM did damage. You ain't seen shit yet. Trust me. It's good, Divine Line. It's good, Sammy. And whoever else is up on here. We haven't seen shit yet. Nothing. I mean, this is just, they got the pedal to the metal. You know, plus it's, you know, this election crap. But this whole Pelosi thing, you know, people are falling for it. I don't know what the hell happened, but you know, you see all the rhetoric, and they're using Elon Musk, Donald Trump, and this whole anti-Semitic trash. You can't say this because you'll hurt somebody's fucking feelings. You know, it's sad, man. It's truly sad. It's truly ridiculous. It's truly outrageous. But this is the inversion of society. You know, and then you got the other rhetoric with the so-called conspiracy theories are dangerous. You know, there was a new segment about the dangers of spreading this information, and the World Economic Forum is even involved in it. And you know how that's a secret. They're using I mean, they're actually telling you the truth by inverting it right in front of your face. And I think they're actually waking more people up to it, because they're drawing attention to it, and people still have a glimmer of a brain cell firing, and they're actually looking at it and saying, you know what? I don't really know about what they're saying. Remember, these people got tunnel vision. They believe their own bullshit because they've used their own bullshit and it backfires on them. What I mean by that is they're actually watching the algorithms and bringing the data that's coming in. But their tunnel vision and getting their agenda done is getting in the way of them actually thinking. And they think that it's go time, but the reality is they're striking and waking more people up. And that's just, you know, my opinion, but I mean, that's what I can see. These fucking trucks throwing mad rocks out of there. But because it's clownery. And then you had the Darrell Brooks trial, which is the same type of rhetoric. You know, make it look crazy, people asking questions. I mean, he did what he did. Obviously, it was all a spectacle, you know. But this Pelosi thing is Pizzagate 2.0. That's all it is. Don't fall for it. The Pelosi thing is Sandy Hook, Pizzagate 2.0. They want people to think. They probably had some MK Ultra motherfucker in the house actually did that shit, whatever. But they want people to think one thing, or it could have actually been some type of lover's quarrel. We don't know. Who cares? It's how they spin it. You know? You got to forget who Pelosi is. She's LGBT community on steroids. They love her. They love Nancy Pelosi. All right? So, you know, this is what they're trying to do. Ruffle a bunch of feathers, piss people off, and have people spread this information and then deem it as bullshit. You know, it's just all fitting right in. But you can see the intended target knocking at your door. You know, all the people who question every goddamn thing. And that's what they're doing, man. You can slowly see that, man, this whole, when I watch it and look at it, I'm like, man, these people are really afraid of us. We don't even, it's no weaponry. They're afraid of our voices, our light. Oh, shit. Oh, damn, it's packed. They're afraid of our voices, our light, our energy, our ability to infect other people. You know? That's why they're so scared of us, man. They're terrified. You know? So eventually we do become the all-out target, you know? That's what they want to do, man. Elon Musk is part of the plan. You know, there's no... I mean, he is all for... All you got to do is go look at him in WeChat, how he's involved with WeChat. And he loves Chinese and China. He's in bed with them. Well, that would mean he's in bed with the government. Also, this guy deals with Neuralink and SpaceX Force, which is all this climate change shit. I mean, Elon Musk is for everything. All the agendas, and how people are falling for this is... I mean, it's ridiculous, you know? Finally, you know, we get some freedom on the internet. Go, Elon. Like, really? I mean, I can't even wrap my mind around it, you know? It's really crazy. Right, and Kyrie, all this other shit, and Kanye West. I mean, come on, these people are all Muppet puppets. You think for 1 minute they would be silenced if it ain't the internet? It's by an act of God that these people disappear. And especially with their caliber, they got the ability to sway a massive amount of people. When you see Kanye thinking, he's very careful on what he's saying. He sounds, you know, but you can see that he chooses and picks what he's saying. He's not about to go all out full blown, you know, what he knows. I mean, come on, this guy knows a lot. And people are all, you know, falling both ways. You got people saying, oh, you shouldn't. Kanye's doing good. I mean, yeah, it looks good, but it's for them. People forget that these people, they ain't double crossers. They ain't triple crossers. It's called the quadruple double cross. This is what these people do. They will make themselves look bad to make other people look bad, to make them look bad. And at the end, they come out on top because they're going to put it on somebody else. And everyone's going to say, oh, yes, he's definitely the one. When the reality is, the same one who set it all up is the one. And he's the one in the back that you don't even see in the beginning. That's what these people do. It's called the quadruple double cross. You know, we've seen double cross, we've seen triple cross, and it was one of those Bond movies where they actually demonstrate how the quadruple double cross works. You know, you never seen the person that was actually doing it all, and they're still unknown. Damn, that's a cat. And that's what they're doing, guys. Everyone's looking for someone to come save them, but their own goddamn self. You know, and the power of people that know and understand what time it is. That's the true power. That's what they're scared of. You know. But it's crazy how they invert in society, man. Bad is good and good is bad. Right is wrong and wrong is right. You know? So it's out of control, man. It's all at the same time. I mean, all these stories fit like a perfect puzzle. The Pelosi thing fits in with the whole, it goes into conspiracy theories and online. Elon Musk, it goes into, people need a platform. You know, now they're coming out and saying, the N-word. You know how many times the N-word's been on Twitter since Elon took over? Because they want to piss off black folks. They want to get them up around and say, no, oh my God, we need, you know, and this is what they're going to do. They're going to have a period where people could say whatever they want. Then there's going to be false flags because of Twitter postings and free speech. And then they're going to have to come in and, we all know what they're going to do. You know, we all know. What we need to be doing is what we've been doing. Mobilizing, coming together, you know, still waking people up, but figuring out the plan because they're creeping. You know, they're creeping at the doorsteps. All right. And again, everybody's preps, but true preppers know the number one thing they need is each other, is community. You know, that's true real prepping. Anything else is just some figment of somebody's fucking imagination of I'm being conscious and I'm gonna prepare for myself and this and that. I can't do nothing and there's nothing I can do, so I'm just gonna deal with consciousness and, you know, my higher self, and, you know, everything's gonna be all right because I'm prepared. Like, that's what they want you to believe. That's that new age shit. You know, when you understand how this physical plane fucking works. You got to work them both together. Consciousness and the physical reality, like, yo, people need each other, you know? We had war. There's no war that was won alone when somebody was fucking dead alone. It's the people with a common goal. That's how they think these motherfuckers done what they've done. You gotta, just like law, you gotta unwind what they've done with what they've done. They did it with humanity. So obviously we gotta come together and undo it. I don't know how people get that conflicted and construed. You know, and people think you're rubbing each other's backs and toes and fucking singing Kumbaya and all this other shit and, you know, sharing each other's toothbrush. That's not what coming together is. It's networking and, hey, you do this, I do this, I got this, you got that. Let's network together. I mean, this prepper one, anybody that has anything to do with prepping and the real prepping community who's prepping. What? No. Understands that fact. You know, you might have somebody that can build well. And you might have a motherfucker that can't build shit, but he got some other shit to offer that's valuable as hell. You know? You might have somebody that can't build shit, but guess what? He can treat all the sicknesses and ailments like a doctor, a healer. And then say, hey, look, man, this is my specialty, but I can't fix shit. You know, I just can't. It's not my specialty. Boom, all right. But I understand what's going on. This shit is fucked up. We got to come together. I'm all prepped. I'm prepped in a different way. You know? That's how it works, man. You got a motherfucker that can get water. He knows how to gather water. He knows how to drill and pop some water out the ground. You know, everybody doesn't know every fucking thing. So I don't get it. That's what frustrates me and like stupid fucking people, man. You know, if it's that case, then just go die on a hill, stand on the hill and just sit there, just live in their world. And when it's over, check out. I mean, that's what basically all you're saying. You want to survive longer in their world of bullshit. You know? I don't know. I don't know. It just don't register with me. It's not on my frequency. But that's just me. Everybody's got their own opinion. So, sorry I'm ranting off, but shout out to all you guys. And yeah, just all this Target shit. Of course, we got to talk about it because it's just they're targeting people that know what the fuck's going on, and they keep creeping closer. Closer, so let's see if I can read some comments while I'm driving. What's good? Scalado rap samples. You're gonna need people. I don't understand that shit. Like, it's just the fucking ignorantest shit I ever heard. You can't even talk to me. People like that, they can't even talk to me. Because they in a world of fucking imagination. They done got this. They're out the way. They're exactly following the agenda. Because believe me, there is a new age spirituality agenda that people are caught up in, and love and light, and oh, everything's preached and cream and great if it's in your mind. Man, get the fuck out of here. What world are you living in? Anybody could create balance in this bitch. All right, we passed that point. I've been past that point. I could have the greatest life ever in this hellhole. I don't like it. You know? I look at what's being done to others, you know? Though I can't control it, I mean, it just is what it is, man. You know? What would be, I would never make a video again if I had that mentality. I would just go do what I need to do. That's why you know people are stuck and just like crying out for some type of help. You know, it's the people that talk like that are stuck. All right, you stuck. All right, I get it. Get unstuck, or just stay off. Why talk about anything to do with waking anybody up or doing anything if you got that mentality? There's no point. It's an oxymoron. It cancels itself out. You know. I guess that's just me. That's just always been in me. I always been somebody that want to do some shit. And anybody know where I've been around, that's how I came to YouTube years ago. I still got the video somewhere. I'm still trying to look for it to where, you know, I've done videos back in shit. Fuck, 2009. Where shit, I don't even remember. Might be longer than that. All these channels, you'd be like, damn, it'd be like a reminisce. I went watched the video. I was like, wow, I remember that dude. I remember that channel. I remember this person. Wow, we all been rocking out for a long fucking time. You know. So, but there's people that don't even touch the internet that have well-established, you know, lifestyles, and they know that they need each other. Like they got, I mean, it's really deep. They know what's coming, and they're like, all right, this is the best way. Let's do it. They doing it all in the physical reality. You know, preppers. They got communities and shit where they're together and like, yo, they take care of each other. And then other people have hop, skipped, and jumped, which honestly, ironically to me, is the fucking best motive, just to get the fuck out the way. There's a storm coming. Let me just move out the motherfucking way. You know? So. But let me see. What's good? Amanus D was good. I'm 47-year-old. The point I'm right. I mean, I get it. You know, trust is a hard thing, but we gotta remember, man. Our brothers and sisters are out here, man. You know, there's people like my family I definitely can't trust. You know, but there's people in my life that, man, goddamn, I could trust them with my life, everything. You know. And that's what we gotta, you know, that's why I'm always like, hey man, what you are, you're gonna attract. So your mind, whatever your mind perceives and thinks, and in your heart, you're gonna attract it one way or another. You know, you're gonna attract it. It's gonna come to you. So, especially right now, now's the time where, you know, this energy is here. They're coming together. You know. Even the Bible, they called it the rapture. You know, they think the motherfuckers coming flying out the sky and scoop them up and take them to some fucking safe haven. Hell nah, it's you and your brothers and sisters coming together, saving each other. You know, it's just so outrageous at this point, man, that people can't see and don't understand and falling for the bullshit. It's like, man, you know, it's just crazy. But it's just crazy. But yeah, the inverted society, guys, and I don't know what people paying attention to, because motherfuckers are, when people call me and tell me that they ain't even really, they're not even really on the shit I'm on, but they know what I talk about. They call me up and tell me this, that, and the third, and what they're witnessing. Yeah, it's a fucking problem, man. There's shit going on here. You know, whether, like I said, it's coming through, I don't know. Yesterday I was eating somewhere. I wasn't even watching it. The TV was on the football game, Buffalo Bills and, who the fuck were they playing? The Green Bay Packers or some shit? I don't even know. But like, I was watching the commercials and I was just staring at the TV, but I wasn't watching the TV. I wasn't watching the TV, all right? I mean, I was, oh, there's my damn thing. Hold on, guys. My damn magnet fell the fuck off. I wasn't watching the TV. This is how I know the TV doing something to somebody. To people, I mean. I wasn't watching the TV, right? I wasn't watching the TV, but I was watching it, you know, here and there. But then I caught myself. I was in deep thought about some shit. I don't know. I was talking to my family and shit, and I'm like, why the fuck am I staring at the TV? Like, I was literally in a dead trance, but I was talking and thinking, but I wasn't watching TV. I didn't even know what was on the TV at the time. But I stopped myself. I'm like, damn, why the fuck am I staring? Like, my eyes were dilated, my mouth was open. I caught myself, but I was actually talking and thinking and interacting with, you know, where we were eating and stuff. But my eyes were literally stuck on the TV, and I'm like, wait a minute, why the fuck am I staring at this TV? And I noticed when I be someplace in TV, my eyes get drawn to it, and then I'm like staring at the motherfucker. I'm not really watching it. Sometimes I do tune in and like, oh damn, look at this commercial. No wonder why people are so fucked up. Look at how they're propagating people. You know, look at the rigged football, basketball and shit. But then I'll keep looking. Like, my head will keep looking, but I'm not really watching it. I'm thinking and talking about shit. I could even be talking like this, but my eyes are on the TV. That lets me know that these TVs, well, we know they have a flicker rate, all right? They flash so fast. That's why they're so bright. They're flashing. They're flashing lights that are so fast. And whatever they're beaming through them motherfuckers, I don't know. But they get people drawn in. And there's no doubt in my mind that a lot of the shit that we're seeing is from these devices. Hands down, without a doubt. You know I'm 100% right on that. All right. And the phones too. You know. And like I said, when people call me that don't know shit about shit, really, but could tell me that, yo, man, I don't know what the fuck going on. But wherever you at, you need to stay, because this shit getting crazy up here. Like, people, they tell me what people, like, they don't even tell me what people are. They're telling like individual people's actions on what they're doing. And I'm like, yo, that is fucking bizarre. People just flipping out for no reason. People just angry and agitated and just like, they're just walking time bombs, man. And that's scary and dangerous, because when these people push that propaganda, whatever it is, they're going to touch on every one of our lives. Everyone that's not lit and understands and has that heart, has that light heart to see through the bullshit, they're going to be in some shit. That's why I told people, I don't be lying when I be saying, check your fucking bed, check your house, check your neighborhood, check your communities, check your towns, cities, and villages, check your states, all right? Because these motherfuckers are all there. They're showing you every day on the goddamn news with these liberal shit. These motherfuckers are all around. And when they hit them with the right button, whatever they saw, you're the target. I've already experienced this shit. Just by, you know, the lifestyles I choose when I go in some of these places, because I eat all natural. I gotta go into some of these liberal fucking communities, the vegan communities. And sometimes I see them be so polite, nice, and happy to people. And then I come up there and it's just instant fucking attitude, anger. And I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, wait, what? What's going on here? Like, I've had to check multiple people, like, what? Are you okay? Oh, yeah. And then, you know, talk to her for a little bit. Some of them snap out of it. Some of them stay like mean, and like, it's just weird. It's because the energy we embody, people can feel. People can feel this energy that we have, you know? So, you know, I'm just telling, I just come, what comes to me, I give it to y'all, take it or leave it. Doesn't really fucking bother me. Like I said, man, whenever that calling and that energy comes and my ass flips on the camera and I'm just totally remove myself from around this shit, hey, that's where I want it. You know, because this is a targeted, this shit is targeted, all right? It is. And just going from location to another location, you can see there's definitely a fucking target, without a doubt. You know, I'm here in South Texas, and goddamn, it's a whole fucking different world. And this ain't Texas. People say, oh, you're in Texas. No, this ain't Texas. I'm sorry. Because you can go up north. I've been in Houston, and that's got the same kind of energy. Less, but the same kind of energy. This shit is different down here. All right? It's totally 100%. It's like a fucking cleanse. Like it's amazing. Don't get me, there's some dumbasses around here too, but 90% of this part of Texas is fucking unbelievable. You know? It's like a fucking, like you're in a whole different world, man. Like, oh my God, I'm still alive. I ain't in total hell yet, you know? But it is, it's definitely different. And I'm talking, where I'm at is heavily populated. All right, it's heavily populated. It's not like rural. I'm not in no rural shit. You know, rural communities tend to be a lot better, you know, anywhere in the United States. You know, I'm talking from a urban perspective, you know. Down in this area, along Texas, there's millions of people down here, all right? So out of millions of people, I mean, it's just unbelievable, you know? Like even the Walmart greeters. I went to Walmart a couple times to get some shit, and fucking I showed them my receipt. One time I said no and I felt bad. I'm like, damn, because they're being nice. I mean, it's their job. They're being nice. I'm like, I look at the individual. I don't even look at the company. I'm like, these people are fucking the most helpful, nicest people on earth. I said, you know what? Because you're so nice, I normally don't, but here. Oh, I know you don't. You don't really have to. It's okay. Like, no, go ahead. You know, I feel bad by doing the shit, you know? I mean, it's crazy. Walk around Walmart. Oh, excuse me, sir. Could help you find something? What the fuck is that? I'm like, wait a minute. Hold up. Every place you go in, they're like, hi, how you doing? Sincerely. Can I help you? You know? It's crazy. I don't know, man, but you know, I pay attention to the physical reality. You know, like really. I'm really tentative to that shit and people's energy and energy as a whole. And I've been talking about those people for a long those people for a long time. Now you see these people, these are our enemies, guys. Ain't motherfucking army man coming down the street with fucking AKs and AR-15s and MGs on the top. If they do, they're protecting those people. All right? I've been sending warnings out for a long fucking time, and you see this shit florating over there in fucking the United Kingdom. You know, they got the COP 27 coming up, and you know, Greta Thunberg said she ain't coming, and there's a license plate 6636, so I know I'm in line. But anyways, Greta Thunberg said she ain't coming. I said, oh shit, these motherfuckers are gearing up, boy. They mean business. And then they invited the youth for this summit, the first time ever. So I'm like, man, oh man, Greta Thunberg is whatever fucking platform she's on, propagating these liberals and these climate change kids. Look out, it's gonna be fucking dangerous. And I'm telling you, these people are fucking dangerous, man. Danger us. Danger to us. All right? They really wholeheartedly believe that they're going to be dead if they don't stop oil. All right? Trust me, man, we have not seen shit yet. These people are mentally unstable, mentally ill, but in this new reality, these are the normal people. We're the mentally ill people. You got to take heed to what these people are doing to us, man. People, we don't watch TV, but sometimes you got to turn in to my motherfucking look like, yo, okay, I see what they're doing. You know? This shit is crazy, man. And again, I can't really read the comments because, you know, I'm bouncing around here. But, you know, these people have embodied a certain energy. You can see it. When they talk, make no sense. These people are possessed. They have this energy in them, whether it's an actual demonic energy, which it is. It's not really them. They're not. Their brains are shut off. Their consciousness there is none, and they're completely shut off. And I completely am lost to where I'm trying to get to. So, hold on. 1 second, guys. Hold on 1 minute. now we're gonna get on the right track. Oh, I'm going the right way. Thought I was going the wrong way. So, yeah. Shit, I missed the turn. But, oh yeah, I'm going the right way. So yeah, yeah, it's wild, guys. Definitely a wild. Even my son noticed a lot of stuff. Taking a flight, you know, he was just sending me pictures, pointing out things like that just are just crazy, man. You know. And if anybody's watching this shit that's in politics, if y'all a Democrat, motherfucker, y'all are liberals. There is no Democrats, it's liberals. All right? There's no Democratic Party, because if you have any kind of fucking sense, you'll see that these people are what they called and labeled liberals. So Democrats are liberals. All right? Because that's who pushes the liberal agenda, is the Democrats. And giving them illusion, I'm not a Democrat, I'm a liberal, or I'm this, or I'm that. All these fucked up stuff. It's just so annoying to me, man. It's so annoying. You know, all this Democrat, fucking politics shit, man. That's how you know they're destroying this damn nation. You know, whatever this was, whatever we was living in, they're destroying the bitch. You know. It wasn't good, it wasn't great, but it was better than this shit, you know? I mean, when you wake up, it's all fucked up. You want to unwind from it. But I would rather unwind from the world before than the shit now, because now we got monkey wrenches and shit thrown in our unwinding and we got to deal with and all this other shit, you know? I'd rather be unwinding myself, disconnected from the system when, you know, it was at least functioning, you know? Where you got the ability to, like, you know, do what you need to do. We should have did this a long time ago, come together. Because imagine how big we all could have been together, you know? I don't mean big, I mean like net, as far as a network. Not what they label us as, a conspiracy, because we're all conspiracy theorists. No matter what the fuck you say, you're a conspiracy theorist. Now it's too late, bitch. You should have listened a long time ago. We should have used their platforms a long time ago. Now it's like, all right, too late. You're a conspiracy theorist. You're a far-right Trump advocate. And you don't even know nothing. You ain't got nothing. You know how many times I've been called a Trump supporter? Oh, you like that Donald Trump. I mean, it's crazy. So now we're all conspiracy theorists or extremists. You know? How long have I been talking about they wanna, because I've looked it up years ago, there's no legal definition for a fucking terrorist. All right? A domestic terrorist. There isn't one. They're making one, guys, for people like us. If you talk about anything that is not on the TV or not in line with their shit, you're a domestic terrorist. You're a threat. You can blow up a fucking school building or shoot up some shit or go bust in Pelosi's house with a fucking rubber hammer or whatever's going on down there. You know? You could possibly be a danger if you know, you get pulled over and you question the cops. You're dangerous. You could be a shooter. You could be the next Darrell Brooks, you know? They got us out. You think Darrell Brooks, it was a spectacle because anyone talking anything, oh, you're just like Darrell Brooks. Oh, you're like that Darrell Brooks guy. Come on, man. This is what the fuck they're doing, guys. QAnon. You're a QAnon. You know? It's ridiculous, man. Like I said, we might be 10 years too late. You know? I've been talking the same shit since I got on here about we need to come together. Use these platforms. That's all I saw. I was like, damn, this is networking like a motherfucker. All these people that know what's going on, shit, let's come together. Nope. Just like it was rejected then, rejected now, you know? People just don't want to do it, you know? Not so much rejected. People are just complacent. Even we are complacent in our own lives. You know, we got to work. We got obligations to this fucked up ass matrix. I get it, but you know, when's it gonna be say, you know what, I had enough of this shit. And that's what it takes. And I met some of them people, man, that had enough. I haven't seen my brother Solo FR around, man, but shout out to that brother and other people, you know, also doing things like that, you know. But shout out to him, man, you know. That's why I like, you know, when we do get together, you meet people like that just change your whole reality. Ocho, You know, that man living in a car. I mean, at the time. Still came. And then was actually working, doing Uber and shit. You know, a lot of people, man. You know? As long as we alive and breathing, shit can be done, man. You know? And the way I look at it is those little things are like the forefront, you know, just coming together. Okay, yeah, that's all right. But it leads to, you know, communities, like organizing. Like, okay, you do this, you know, I do that. All right, that's good. You know, you got something that I got, you know? So, you know. But, yeah, man. These motherfuckers, man, they made it clear in Davos. You know, these blatant assholes are out there talking about, goddamn, it's the conspiracy theories because the World Economic Forum is, I mean, damn, if anybody looked at it, they'd be like, well, wait, these people are actually right. What the fuck are y'all talking about doing? Own nothing and be happy? And then they switch it to own everything and have nothing. That's the new one. Where you just like, you know, it's like own nothing but be happy, but different. I mean, this shit is mind blowing, man. And you know, I call it dancing to the beat of the New World Order. Everybody is dancing to the beat. New Order can happen tomorrow. Everybody, well, guess what? Whatever the New World Order is, up. That's it. We're all in it. You know? I mean, they're going with it. People say, oh, you know, they can't take away cash. They can't do this. They can't take away. They're already doing it, man. It's baby steps. They're already doing everything they're trying to do is already in motion. You know, oh, they can't take our guns. You know, they've been taking your guns since the inception of the fucking Disarmament Act. They're just doing it slowly and slowly and slowly. You know? Because when it gets down to it, how many people are actually going to do anything? You know? All they got to do is cut you. All right, well, if you don't turn in your weapons, you're going to face a $20,000 fine, 10 years in prison. The line's going to get real long to turn in them firearms. Watch. Because it ain't going to be, because just like I said, no soldiers will be doing that. But guess what soldiers will? UN soldiers during civil unrest. Remember, these people trying to create civil unrest. So they create civil unrest. They gonna like, yo, weapons. Well, oh my God, we weapons. People have weapons. All right, well, how do we get them out of their hands? Well, we got to go get them. You know, we got to go get them now. So, all right, y'all, I got to go into this part store. Exactly, rap sample. I hate that. That's another thing. People talk about everything that happened in the past. And they are in their conscious beings. Like, fuck the past. We talking about today. We talking about right here, right now, right in this very moment. Fuck tomorrow. Fuck yesterday. I hate when people pick all this old ancient shit up. Ancient now this, and they're doing this. Man, no, you better look at what they're doing right now, right here, right then and today. You know, I can't stand that. That's just so fucking annoying to me, man. They ain't doing the same shit that they've done before. They may be using some tactics, but you better look. They're not doing. You mean to tell me somebody has a playbook that we could all go to of what you're talking about? They're doing the same thing they done before in ancient Rome and ancient Egypt and ancient Samaria and all this other shit. Show me it. Let me go read it. Are they doing this exact same thing to the T? Hell no, they ain't. Look at what they're doing now. That's what you gotta be realizing. That's what I try to do. I understand. I don't learn so much about the past, but I ain't got time to talk about that shit right now. Because it irrelevance the whole point right now. No, I want to talk about what I see out here and about, what I can see, what I can feel, what I understand what's coming. You know, so somebody can say, you know what, that motherfucker, yeah, right, is crazy and be running his mouth, but he did say that shit was gonna happen. Damn it, that motherfucker, he actually lives with me, or this happened and this happened. Oh man, they turned on me. Oh man, this man, oh man. Soon as they push a button, all right. A lot of people are holding on to people that, you know, they just dwelling. They don't really, you know, they might not like, they might be rocking with you, but they ain't really fucking with you. They hear what you're saying, but they don't really hear what you're saying because they hear what you're saying because they're still caught into the, oh, you know, that's my family, or I love them, and this and that, and, you know, I care for them. Wait until they push a button on their ass and something to do with their life. Oh, they're gonna point straight at you. You're gonna be the downfall. You're gonna be the one. You're gonna be the one that they're mad at because they heard it from you. That's conviction. So once something happens in their life, they're gonna be convicted and they're gonna be mad at you. They're gonna be mad at your ass. You know, even if you did tell them, oh, why you didn't do more? Why you didn't make me understand? How come I didn't do this? Or it's somebody they cared about and they touched something in their life, and because you don't do it, now they're not fucking with you no more. Well, I had to do this, man. I ain't fucking with you no more. This shit's already been happening, but, you know, they're gonna push more buttons. You know, remember during COVID what they did to the husband and wife that wouldn't take the good old shake and juice? Oh, they said, we're gonna raise your fucking insurance. They was just testing and seeing people's reaction. But they're gonna do all this stuff. You don't play ball, they're gonna fuck with you. Oh, I don't know, these people over here, they ain't got no license, or they ain't doing this, and you're with them, or they're not in line, or they don't do this and that. We're gonna jack up this. They're gonna fuck with everybody around you, because when you embody this energy, they never come directly for you. The energy always fucks with everything around your whole being. You're untouchable, all right? Unless you let it touch you. You're untouchable unless you let it touch you. But they're gonna fuck with everything in your reality. They're gonna touch and fuck with. These you know, they showed us in all the movies. These dark forces can't fuck with the light forces. They just can't defeat them. So they just destroy every single thing around them. You know? Why you think the earth they're trying to destroy? You know, you thinking climate change they're gonna really save the fucking earth? No, they're gonna destroy this bitch. They're gonna create their own sun, block out this sun, create their own sun to change nature. Man, these people want to be God. They're trying to terraform a new fucking planet on this one. Come on, how the fuck people could talk about a sun simulator and then then don't talk about them blocking the sky? That should tell you these motherfuckers are trying to create their own reality. These people probably have a vision of their own trees. Now they're the creator of the trees, of their own animals. Now they're the creator of their animals. These people want to be God. They're here to be God, destroy this universe and figure it out. I mean, that's the only thing I could think of that they're trying to do. These people want to be God. They want to create humans. They want to birth humans, whether it's through an AI, whatever, I don't know. They want to defeat the universe that's here. They want to make it their universe. All right. So anyways, I gotta run in here, man. But what's good? Truth Matters 22, and everybody else that's on here. So yeah, I'm about to go up in this part store to get another part. But shout out to all you guys. And, you know, much love. And I'll talk to y'all later, man. Just keep your head on a swivel. Pay attention. Because they are really pushing these people's buttons. And just like Mr. 19, did nobody do nothing to us. Not one fucking... Always remember this. No one... The ones that we so-called blame for all this shit, the government. They ain't did shit to us, guys. They didn't do nothing to us. We did it all to each other. Look around you. Each one of us did it to each other. Anybody that told you to do something was not the goddamn government. They even told you on TV. Recommendations, CDC recommendations. But the other people put it upon themselves to require. You know, and us out of ignorance, not understanding this shit, but some people did, you know. They just followed along. Went and got it. Oh, I'm gonna lose my job. Oh, I'm gonna lose my job. All this, and I gotta do this. And I don't want my bubble bursting. So I gotta follow along. I gotta wear this. I gotta do this. Nah, man. I didn't play ball. Well, a lot of us didn't play ball. We was totally defiant to that shit. You think these people, for 1 second, didn't recognize that and understand that? They know it's people like us out here. They know more how many of it is now. You know. Remember, they tried to do this during Ebola, but it wasn't flying. They done leaped the whole single bound with this Mr. 19. Scared the fuck out of everybody, you know? Even people that were awake was questioning themselves, you know? well, man, I don't know. I'm with you on that Mr. 19 thing, but there's something going around. Yeah, bitch, are you listening? This shit is all lungs. We're breathing this shit, and whatever the fuck it is, we at least know we're breathing it in. It's coming inside. It's invading our body. And it's not your loved ones with fucking sniffles and coughs, all right? When you study your body, it don't fucking work like that, all right? This is some different shit, you know? And your body naturally is going to cleanse itself. But anyways, I'm about to get up off here, man. Love y'all. Talk to y'all later.